Starting lineups for today's match in Barcelona, sticking with Ter Stegen now that the German is healthy. Sergio Roberto jumping into the back line. Mascherano filling in for the ailing Umtiti. In the midfield, Busquets is back. And up front, it is MSN hoping to 50-mile trek. Jan Oblak beaten once this year in a 1-1 draw against Alaves, who actually later ended up winning at the Nou Camp against Barcelona. Juan Fran joining Savage Godin and Felipe Luis. It's the best defense in Spain, one of the best in Europe. Gabi, the captain, back out there
for the weekend, highlighting this is a statement game. It was of this game.
Neymar with the right foot sends it across, knocked down, but clattering in. Piqué whistled for the foul.
Repossessed.
Neymar sneaks it inside. Suarez back to Neymar. Dances around the challenge of Griezmann. Here's Messi on a hop, but denied by Oblak.
Well, the highlights are too much because in 10 seconds you see the brilliance of Neymar. Dripping honey on every touch, and she's loving it, and why not? This is the end result. It's a shame because prior to this wonderful hit by Messi, Neymar absolutely bamboozling.
Means on Twitter using the hashtag #BeInLaLiga.
And good football from Atleti.
Carrasco into the 18, whips it around. Nice save by Ter Stegen.
It's wonderful. Isolate him, and they know they've got a real good matchup here with Carrasco against Sergio Roberto. Again by Griezmann.
Nice layoff, Griezmann, but he'll be tight to the line. Drops it back. Almost met, but Mascherano's there. Felipe Luis, but he skies it over the crossbar.
This is the world-class football of this kid called Griezmann. This is a wonderful player. He pickpockets Barcelona, and then he sets it off. Griezmann, and he returns it to Griezmann. Phenomenal by Antoine. It falls back to Felipe Luis, and he shanks it over the top. Again, replays don't give.
Neymar again.
Elusive.
Messi turned left, cuts right.
Wide man.
Iniesta in the box, but straight to Oblak. Only been 5 fouls to this point, and Barcelona's committed more of them.
It's the ball out wide that I thought might have been the telling ball to Jordi Alba, but who's to argue against?
Getting a big win against Juve.
Sharp.
So maybe that interjob not open yet. BeInLaLiga, your hashtag. Share your thoughts. Nice turn. Whistled wide. Chance for Carrasco.
Well, Carrasco, Gamero, Griezmann. You don't need any invite to shoot. You know, they ain't going to get.
Iniesta almost falls for Suarez. Piqué had stayed forward. Important, Rakitic wins it back. Nice tackle, Griezmann! But the rebound shot poked wide, Neymar.
Comes the Brazilian here, and he doesn't need to look up for teammates or the goalposts. Good tackle by Rakitic, dishes off, comes back in, and then wonderful strike. Very close, again, instinctive, knows his angles like Archimedes, but not this time.
He has been active, he has been involved.
Out of Messi's compass to have a good red-hot crack.
For the run to Alba, Oblak.
And curls this one, swerves it right into stride. Split millimeter perfect pass.
Nice ball. And there's Rakitic with the kiss.
What a ball in for the Croatian international to hammer home. Beautiful pass. The spirograph football goes direct. They take the hybrid route this time. Lean, clean and mean. And as usual, it's piercing stuff. It's a fabulous ball, this. Interconnected from the illusionista again on the run, identifying the danger shirts, but what a ball! He drops his pint of beer into the thimble at the other end of the bar. And that is a magisterial pass. Rakitic rises beautifully, and it's a diamond header. Softer than a slugged beer belly with his header. And as accurate as Robin Hood with a wonderful space to be attacked now.
Sergio Roberto challenged Atletico
Good
forward. Ball. Now it's Suarez with help.
Good feed.
Messi in the 18. Deflected to the saving hands of Oblak. Second half underway. The black and yellow of Atletico Madrid swinging around from left to right. To possession, but they eked out a lead, and now looking for the equalizer. Griezmann goes low to the right, but
goes right down the middle here and strikes it. He's got options to the left and to the right, but he takes a responsibility on his own, just as he did last week. He lifts off this, it just doesn't get the power. There's very little angle.
As you see, the shots now just one more for Atleti, 9
fortunate
for
here.
Barca.
It's a good ball.
Suarez at the edge of the 18, drops it back. Coming in, Neymar leaves for Messi, but Savage had stepped up.
The quickness of their play, and they've came out. Right here again. Sergio Roberto gets a lovely return ball back from Suarez. Neymar sees Messi coming in, leaves it for the Argentinian. Savage getting in the way.
Ball bouncing up and smacking Neymar in the face.
Right into stride for Suarez. Magic from
Mascherano could get beaten for speed, but not for ability. Gamero gets to the loose ball first. It's Griezmann into orbit.
He puts this one into orbit as Phil, and they're leaving this space to attack like this. Dangerous.
Outside of the boot, Suarez in stride. Neymar! But Oblak comes out big. One of the team doctors on the bench. Ball in, Piqué will clear. Rifled by Gabi, but off target. Arda Turan, nearly 150 games for Atletico.
This crowd absolutely singing their love for Lionel Messi. He doesn't need to hear it. He feels it and gets it with every touch. They know.
Chance on the turn.
Oh, he's in.
Eludes Correa. That's a substitution par excellence.
First touch is deadly. Wonderfully set up. The defense goes missing in the Bermuda Triangle here. Nobody to contain him. Fresh legs. Beautiful eye for goal. Uses the upright as his reference point. Barcelona feeling a bit sorry for themselves. Take their focus away. Nice lead ball touch on from Griezmann. A wonderful setup and a brilliant finish. Torres, excuse me, as Torres has come in. Torres took a lovely touch. It goes through Piqué's legs. There's a slip from Mascherano, and then Correa takes advantage of it every which way. Terrible defending by Mascherano. Slips like a three-legged giraffe in the end, but it opens the door, and Correa bounce back here.
Alba in for Neymar. Makes the shot, changes the angle, forces a diving save.
Wonderful adjustment here. Lovely hesitation. Curls this one.
By Correa. 4 in the wall from about 40. It is Suarez into the wall, but no one forward. The bleached blonde locks of Neymar. Deflects off ahead and sails just high. Savage getting in the way.
Nicely.
Laid off for Rakitic. Sneaks it across.
Oh, what a ball.
Now it's Neymar, but a lot of numbers to beat. Spins around. Torres denied by Oblak. And Griezmann from an angle close to 30 yards dead center. Neymar glances just wide as Piqué tried to caress it home.
Well, it's a great effort by Gerrard. It's a beautiful ball to set him up. Again, pixel perfect. Difficult header. Felipe Luis right on top of him, pushes him a little bit, never going to be given. The advantage is played, and Piqué very close to burying this one.
Messi on the edge of his. Slicing in was Felipe Luis.
Good ball.
Advantage, says the referee at least. Now it's Neymar, Jordi Alba busting along.
Good ball!
In for Rakitic, turns wide, Alba! And it might have been deflected. And now is there a card to follow? And there is. Felipe Luis in the book, and he knows it.
That earlier collision with Turan out wide, who felt the challenge coming, touches it past him, and leaving his feet.
In a physical match, more than a dirty one. Okay, in Godin, and Ter Stegen stretches to
Diamond
deny.
header again, and he beats Gomes again upstairs. There's two Barcelona players on him, to be fair, but Gomes lets him off his leash, and it's an open header. The ball's beating Piqué. Gomes really... Palmas, Phil.
Although they're having a forgettable day against Laliga.
Oh, nicely!
Nice move, Rakitic! But then he cannot guide the shot.
Sets himself up incredibly well here, but Neymar going for the gold.
Quickly taken,
Good
top
ball.
of the box, it's Iniesta, but he could not quite get enough bend. And that might just do it. Well, Koke described by many as the next Iniesta, and you could see the respect. And you could see the and that's going to do it. Barcelona scores first, but Atletico equalizes 1-1 the final.
Neither team really can complain too much. It's a very, very tense, well thought out game. When the inspiration left for Barcelona, they didn't have the magic. And it wasn't as much as Messi, but Sergio Busquets as well. Big points dropped again at Camp Nou. And Barcelona, for all of the new signings, haven't got any replacement for the likes of Busquets or Messi.
So Rakitic with his second, Correa with his second, 1-1 the final, 1 point apiece. Taking a look at these two contenders and the defending